Hello, my name is Ariana, and this is my 1000 Minds project. First, we have the setup, which allows you to choose what your model is going to be about. This is where you'd want to choose what your question is, and for my model, it is to choose a restaurant. And the activity mode that I chose was the selection considering other factors too, because this allows you to choose alternatives and allows you to consider other factors besides the alternatives as well. And this is my project for choosing a restaurant, so that's what I chose for my model name. Next, we have the team, which is right up here. And that's pretty much where you choose your allowances and restrictions for who will be using this project within 1000 Minds. I didn't include it because it's only me on this project, so I have all permissions. That would be more or less if you had a team-based project, it would be helpful to have somebody that kind of moderates the project or is in charge of the project. They can delegate who has what kind of permissions for editing and changing and moving things around. So next, for our choose a restaurant model, we have the criteria, and this allows us to rank the levels of um, each description for each criteria. So for the first part of the project, I had location, price range, and seating availability. And then as we move on to this ending project, I had type of food, parking type, and one more. And this, you can add as many as you want here. And then next, other factors I skipped over because I didn't have any other factors, kind of allows you to add in more to the criteria. And now we get to the alternatives. The alternatives are what allow you to apply the criteria. So here I started with Applebee's, Empire Walk, Italia Gardens, and then I have Olive Garden, Pizza Hut, and Sagano's. And then you can see all of your criteria within each one of these alternatives. So for each of these alternatives, you want to enter in the correct information so it can be used to help you make your decision later. Next is the decisions, and that one puts all of the alternatives along with their criteria in a side-by-side comparison to allow you to choose which ones you would like to pick, which takes us to preference values after the decisions, and that shows you on a percentage-based scale for each one of the criteria to show you which ones you've chosen from the decisions. It shows you in a rank so that you can have a visual of what you are looking for. And then after you overlook that, you can come to the ranked alternative page, and that shows you the actual percentages of the overall criteria. So here we can see that they've been ranked from first to sixth based on percentage scores. And this allows you to be able to actually choose your selection. So here my selection would be Italia Gardens by just about 3%, and that is based off of the decisions that I made. And the selection page just kind of shows you, it gives you an option to create charts to be able to have a visual of your actual selection options. So if you wanted to visualize your selection more in depth than the rate selection page, this is where you would do so. But based on this project, my choice was Italia Gardens.